What's up, Milo 101? Did you get whatever you had broken working? I think last time you were having issues, right? Crashing or something? Did you ever figure out what the problem was? Zero clue, but it's fixed. Hey, that's the way technology goes more often than you'd imagine. I had this one computer. Man, I tried everything. I got a new graphics card, it just started freezing. I was like, okay, so maybe it's just like a bad graphics card. So I RMA'd it, I sent it back, got an identical one, brand new, same issue, random freezing, no crash reports, no nothing, just hard freezes. So I'm like, okay, let me put my old graphics card back in. I put this one in another system. This one worked perfect in another system, the old one worked perfect in my system. Could not figure it out. Tried like 50 million Reddit solutions, and it still was freezing. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna like sell it in a week. And within that week, it just fixed itself, and I didn't actually do anything to fix it, and it never did it again. I still have it. It's in the same computer, and it's never like locked up on me again. You just had to break it in. Yeah, exactly. My girlfriend always says you just need to give it some time to figure itself out, and I hate that solution works as much as it does because it seems so illogical. But it's been so many times, it's like, just let it sit, and it figures itself out. Look at this fucking squid. Look at this absolute buffoon. You wish you could say what? Oh, the girlfriend part. Yeah. I mean, they're out there, you know. Just find you a cool gal and tell her, hey, I think you're a cool gal. I used to, you know, when I was on Tinder, I'd go to the GIFs and I'd send them a GIF of a bear waving. And they didn't like the bear waving. They rejected the bear waving. It's crazy because that's such a great opening line. They deserve your bit. The waving bear is a great opening line, and I just feel like, you know, so many of these people on Tinder, they just don't understand. I think they're too cool for the waving bear, you know. If a girl had ever sent me the waving bear, I'd be like, oh, yeah, that's cool. What a cool gal. That's what I'd say. Need to get back into the craft, back into Bed Wars. Dude, Bed Wars is crazy now. There's so many freaking nerds on there. They're so good. I know one of them. His name's Box Blair. He's quite the character. He's always friggin' speed bridging, going crazy. The whole meta done changed. Yeah, I know. Yeah, say nerds. Listen, I know, okay? I know they're nerds because I'm a nerd. So my judgment is accurate. I just want to know them. You know, last time I tried to put Minecraft music in my my video, and they said that was copyright, and they made me share my $2 I made off the video with the guy who made the song. I just feel like that's unfair. That's my $2. Oh yeah, I gotta put it back on hard. Yeah, you know what I found on YouTube? Because on Twitch, you can like pretty much stream with like copyright music on the entire stream. And then like afterwards, the VOD will get like muted or whatever. And like, you know, you can't make money off it or whatever the fuck. But on YouTube, they were actually doing this where it was 2 times it happening. I was playing some bangers, some cool music for the people, you know. And it muted during the stream as I was streaming, and they were like, oh, like we can't hear you or whatever. It gave me a notification like, yeah, we muted your shit. So now I can't play any bangers on YouTube. And you know, honestly, it's transformative because I'm usually rapping along, just absolutely killing it. The AI SpongeBob covers, yeah. See, I listen to all sorts of stuff, but it's all like pretty normie stuff. Like listen to some country, old and new, you know, some rap and hip hop, old and new. Indie music, folk, classic rock, all your basic white guy kind of stuff. I listen to it. Mostly singer-songwriter music, though. No, there's some good country, trust me. Country gets a bad reputation because, you know, you got like Florida Georgia Line talking about brand new Chevy with a lift kit and the girl in the jeans in the back of it. But the old country is actually fire, trust me. I was hauling hay, feeding the hogs, so I cooled off in the creek. Oh yeah, but you know, it's not all Florida Georgia Line. There's a country, if you take away the over-the-top accents and pop production of a lot of 90s and early 2000s country, it's just songwriter music. Like, it's the same as like Bob Dylan or like some indie music, or you know, like all that stuff. It's just good lyricism, nice melodies, all that stuff. It's beautiful, beautiful music. Oh no, I'm not from the South. I'm a Cincinnati man, which, you know, I represent my city. I love my city, but would have been nice to have been born with an accent so I could country it up close enough. Yeah. What inspires you when building? Dude, you know what it is? Is like the inspiration is plenty. There's always inspiration. That's like I don't know how people couldn't come up with ideas. It's just executing the ideas. That's the problem. Like every time I'm out in public, you see like a cool building, you're like, oh, that would look dope to build. There's that one building down there I built because I just was at a place and I was like, oh, it looks cool. I want to make something sandstone and brick. And I just based off that building. But like, it's actually executing it and like actually doing it. Because I'm like, I get all perfectionist about it, you know. Does this mute my mic? How do I mute my mic? I got to sneeze. I got to cough. Did you guys hear that? Was it disgusting? I think I muted my mic. The Ohio accent is bottom tier, sadly. You know what's so funny? Years ago, I was on the Twitch streams, and there were some guys, I think they were Europeans, and they were saying I sounded like K Kona, which I guess is like some hick guy. And it's like they didn't even know what hick sound like, because I'm like generic American white guy accent. Like I'm just like I'm the every American man, you know. Hey, you guys want to see something? Look at this. I'm about to shatter the illusion. I only build the parts you can see. Crazy, right? You never want to say, yeah, I do. Because I can make country music. I sing a brand new Chevy with a lift kit, and the girl with the jeans going up in it. Got my Budweiser beer with my friends and my girl there. And I don't even care. You know what I'm saying? I could have been a star. Like, I actually could have been a star, but I was cursed with this voice. Bro, gonna make me lose my habit. Don't forget a Confederate flag. Oh yeah, man, I could have. Fuck. Oh. Bunch of bullshit. No. Oh well, you know, some of us get lucky, some of us don't. Friggin' Tyler Hubbard, Florida Georgia Line, gets to go on sing about lift kits, get millions of dollars. I'm just a starving artist. That's okay, because one day I'm going to be famous in Minecraft. You guys are all here to witness it. You guys are here to witness the beginnings. My humble beginnings. And one day, when I get like 10,000 subscribers, you could be like, oh my god, I knew that guy when he had 2,000 subscribers. And I'd be like, yeah, remember back then when we were only making $2 a video? Well, now we're making $3.50. And all my haters told me I wouldn't. And then turn up the yeah, sure. You know, that's not exactly what happened in the Mario Party game. God, this is actually really distracting. Just like 10%. It's not exactly what happened in the Mario Party game. I just moved the Nintendo 64 slightly. And you know, Nintendo 64s are kind of finicky. So it shut off. I actively turned it off. I wouldn't say actively. I think that might be slander or libel. I don't know which one. It's one of those. Hey, I'm a fair and honorable man. Whenever I play Mario Party, I play it fairly. Penguin knows. I played a lot of Mario Party with Penguin. Okay. We don't need to talk about what I may or may not have done in the past. All that matters is the present. Hey, screen peeking is part of the game, Hatster, and I will argue it to the death, alright? If you play GoldenEye 64, you're supposed to screen peek. If you play split screen Halo, you're supposed to screen peek. How are you gonna not screen peek? That I will fucking argue that opinion all the way. It's just a fact. Nope, 100% a fact. Anybody who doesn't screen, they're playing it wrong. I'll go against the world on this one. It's supposed to be like multiplayer, but you're broke. That's why Nintendo is good, because they figured out what... That is true, yeah. They don't really do, like, shit with screen peeking. Most of the time, it's like, just a seamless, beautiful experience, for real. Let's listen to this. You know, there's a song a while back, my friend sent it to me. He made some AI song or whatever, and it was about, like, two gay lovers at the farmer's market, and it was better than any modern country song I'd heard in a long time. No, this is beautiful, alright? Listen.
Down at the farmer's market just past dawn, table set with honey, peaches, and homegrown corn.
This is beautiful, right?
I was searching through fresh picked strawberries when I saw him tall and strong, carrying cherries.
Here, let me get to the chorus.
In the farmer's market
Where
where
our love did start, amidst the stalls.
and the garden cars, student found a tall, handsome man, and
In
my heart he
knew. Wasn't that beautiful? You can lie and tell me you weren't moved by that. Stationary. Yeah, there it is. That's the OG night one. This is where I came before I went over there. I said, okay. I don't know if I'm actually going to play beta. It seemed kind of hard to go back to. And I just got all this stuff. And this is my original mine. April 2021, I think, many moons ago. Ran into this stuff. I always forget I have this. The fast redstone mining thing. I didn't have it when I first started this world. I was mining it slow. This was one that was like kind of iffy as to if I should put in the world because I like to keep it pretty vanilla. But redstone was pretty annoying. I was okay with just bringing this to like a modern kind of mining speed. Have you seen anyone else post beta stuff on YouTube or Reddit before you decide to play this version? That's a good question. I'm trying to think. I saw, okay, so there's this one guy. It's called the, I don't know how you say it, Zika virus or something. It was like, it wasn't really like a whole community thing, but it was, I saw this guy put up a video basically, and I thought it was a really cool world tour. And I remember some of the early people I saw were, is it Real Jim Jam or something like that? He made a bunch of them with like no commentary. And then there was the last block. It was all around that same time. It's kind of confusing, trying to remember who did what or whatever. But here, wait. I'm gonna show you this video, just like part of it, real quick. So this is like one of the first world tours that I had seen that was like, okay, I gotta play this. Just because it looks so cozy. Like this guy's world looked really cozy to me. I'll skip ahead a little. I'll show you some parts. Yeah. I had already started in beta back in the day, so I mean, I always kind of wanted to come back to this. There was one time before I'd seen this, like a year or two before all this, where maybe it was 2019 or something. I did come back to beta 1.3 for a little while because that's the version I started in. And I played on a server briefly with like a couple friends for like a day, but they got bored. And I was like, yeah, maybe it doesn't have enough features. But as long as I was living down in Tennessee, and I didn't have a lot to do, and I started the world, and I fully expected to just like fuck around with it for an hour and just be bored and done, but I actually started to really enjoy it. So I kept on going, and I made my world tour video one night, and it got like 20,000 views rapidly, and I was like, oh, cool. Let me make more. But yeah, this guy's video is one of the early ones. Oh, this guy, OneGuard. You guys know OneGuard? OneGuard had a really cool world. He's got an updated video. But yeah, he just built a lot of these like skyscraper things. I feel like some of these guys capture something that I just can't capture. Yeah, his world's fucking cool. The only problem with the second tour is he used signs to narrate it, which was kind of annoying because he has to keep stopping and putting down signs. But yeah, the world is super, super cool. I like this a lot. Yeah, it's not even like the builds themselves or like anything crazy impressive or whatever, but it's like this is what beta's about. Like these simple kind of like just big builds put together. It's like the whole picture. The world looks awesome. Like it's just cool. It's what Minecraft's all about. This is how I remember Minecraft, like when I was young, when I was in high school playing it for the first time. Super cool. And then there was, yeah, this guy. Real Jim Jam, he always posted a lot of stuff, and he still does occasionally, but you know, it's kind of sporadic. And then we did man, what am I thinking? Oh yeah, this was an older one, but Monster was in here and we were talking about this the other day when I was streaming. This guy, my Minecraft project. Let me see. Yeah, this is cool as fuck. This guy's cozy as hell. Like, I've watched a lot of these. This is actually like 2010 real old stuff right here. real blurry. But what a vibe, right? And lately, I've been going back. I have a playlist. I don't know if I can find it, but watching like real old Good Times with Scar, which was very like comforting to me. Back in the day, I watched a lot of Good Times with Scar. Some of his old Minecraft stuff is cool. I don't like when they use texture packs, but it was all the rage back then. But I like listening to him talk and watch him before he got all Hermitcraft over the top. Like, why do I find Hermitcraft boring? It's definitely gotten a little too, you know, Barney the dinosaur, kid friendly, you know, whatever. And it has gotten more boring. If you guys haven't, you should watch. I think it was before Green was even on Hermitcraft. If you watch the Evo SMP series, it was around 2017, I think. I was watching it actively, and it was really cool. They started on like the beginning of beta and moved through the versions until they got to I don't even know what. But yeah, I really like that series. That was dope. That Evo series, like I was having a hard time then, like a lot of weird stomach issues, a lot of health stuff, and just really, really depressed. And I remember like I was at the hospital getting tests for things and figuring out like, you know, what is this? And I had my laptop and I was watching that Evo series, and it was just a very big comfort series watching like Minecraft videos then, especially since they were nostalgic for me. They were like when I was happier and playing old Minecraft and all that, watching them play that stuff just took me back, made me feel super comfortable. Definitely a special series. And it was just good content. Same with Scar. Like Scar, I mean, he was obviously going through shit that I couldn't imagine going through. He has a bunch of stuff, and it was just comforting to me that you know, these people like that could be like successful and they're dealing with their shit. And I don't know, it just made me feel, because I had a time where I felt like I couldn't handle anything and I felt sick and terrible all the time. I was like, man, I'm never going to be successful in anything. I'm never going to be able to do anything. I mean, that's why people talk about like representation matters and stuff. It's seeing people who are dealing with shit, pushing through and doing shit, you know? Made me feel like I could do shit. What's up, Monkster? How goes it? Oh, nice. How are you enjoying Canada? Love it. Everyone is French here. Ooh. Listen, I'll take your word for it. It sounds fun. When people were making videos on old versions, most of the popular channels seem to focus on the update changes as opposed to the buildings. So it's cool now to discover some of the older stuff. True. Very true. I love the beta content. It's very, very cozy. Cool community for the most part. Old Etho vids are cool. I had no idea you can make basic computer command. Yeah. Yeah, I don't understand most of what Etho's doing, but I did watch the first, I don't know, a good chunk of the first episodes. There was a while where I was going back and watching old videos. I never really watched Etho back in the day. Like, I knew who he was, obviously, and I'd seen, like, bits and pieces, videos people sent me, but I never really, like, watched the playthrough, so I think I watched most of the Chocolate Island stuff, and then some of, like, when he started his world. Call Me made a great series on beta. Yeah, you know, I've thought about, too, like, making a more organized series, but I don't know if I'm the guy to do that. I feel like, you know, a certain type of Let's Play and an organized direction with a little more editing, not much more editing, could be very cool and very cozy. But, again, not sure if I'm the guy to do that. But it has crossed my mind a few times to, like, start over in a fresh world. Not, like, get rid of this world, but just let me make, like, a dedicated little thing going on. Leave it to Monster's double negative series. True, yeah. Yeah, like that kind of Oh, you fuck! Ooh! Ooh! Crazy. Yeah, kaboom, dude. Like, where's my sword? Couldn't get to it. Forever, dude, I've heard everybody talking about this forever world thing. This term is coming up all the time now. I don't know. I mean, I can't predict anything. I don't know if it's my forever world. I don't plan on ever deleting it. Even if I stop playing it, I definitely want to save this one. But yeah, I don't really think of things in those like black and white terms anymore. You just never know. You never know what's gonna happen in life or in Minecraft. You fuck. Hi, No Mike. How's it going? What's the word? Going good. How are you? I'm doing just fucking peachy, dude. Just hanging out, hanging in there. I got up this morning, well, this afternoon at like 1 p.m. and I used the McDonald's app and I got a McDouble and a Coca-Cola, and then I got a free large fry since my order was over $2, so I paid like $4.20 or some shit. $4.20. No, it's probably a little more than that. And I got my breakfast, you know. So that was pretty cool. I I don't work right now. I mean I DoorDash, but I don't have like a job. I just dash it up in a very chaotic and disorganized fashion. But you know, one day. I'm a YouTuber, okay? This thing's paying the bills. You make like $80 every year. Sick. Yeah, I've never I've struggled with holding a job my entire life. Like anything structured, organized, scheduled, I really struggle. And it's something I've definitely gotten better with as I gotten older, but something that still has a long way to go. Not exactly sure about like the trajectory of the rest of my life, but I guess nobody really is. It's weird too, cause like I'm a very clean person. You know, if you tell me like where to be, I'll be there on time. I just, in a way, I don't do well with it. I don't know, it's weird. I'm pretty organized, pretty on time, but it's that every day, like, it feels so, like, final. Like, I gotta go to this place every fucking day at the same time, all the time. I don't know. Just got back from a work-related class. That's cool. What do you do? If you don't want to say, you don't have to. Semiconductor fab work. I don't know what that is, but it sounds cool and like an actual career, which is awesome. I've been talking about how like I might want to go back to school, go to college, and try to figure out some type of career path for something I like at least somewhat enjoy, because I don't know if I could do like the 9 to 5 forever if I fucking hated it, or you know, just retail or factory or whatever. And obviously DoorDash is not a long-term plan. CPU manufacturing sounds fucking dope. That's cool. I'm assuming you had to go to school for that? No? Oh shit. Wow. Yeah, I just want to get like a job that I am at least somewhat passionate about, like something. You know what I mean? Or something tolerable, like, even would be cool. I don't know. I don't think I could do like the day-to-day bullshit. Like if I'm working at fucking grocery store, I just don't give a fuck. I don't care about groceries. I'm just sitting there putting out stupid groceries. I don't like being around groceries. Like, it's not interesting. It sucks. Sounds like the worst possible scenario. Gotta give like a little bit of a fuck. All jobs suck. Some really suck. Yeah, I assume there's like a small subsection that don't suck. Pretty good chance that they thought I was more qualified than I am when they offered me a job. When they look, yeah, see, that's awesome. I need to get better at like bullshitting, because I'm like too honest with the employers. I'm not like ridiculous, don't get me wrong, like ridiculously honest. Like if I was like crazy honest, that'd be bad, but I'm like somewhat realistically honest about my lack of qualifications, and I don't think that's the way to be. I think I should probably lie it up just a little more. It's a little bit more exaggerating, yeah. Not gonna go in there and be like, yeah, I fucking hate work. Work's stupid, like, obviously, but I'll tell them, like, yeah, I don't have much experience, and yeah, I have trouble keeping consistent hours, etc., etc. 36 an hour at first, but quickly dropped to 29, that kind of sucked. But hey, 29, that's 29's good money. Yeah, 29, that's, whew. Yeah, 36, that's, whew, that is, you're balling out. I don't know where you're from, but in Ohio, that would take you far. I'd be big chillin'. Yeah, no, man. In Cincy, if you're like a single person, you could get like a little apartment for, I don't know, $800 a month in an area where you wouldn't just walk out the door and die. So you'd be chilling. That's pretty much my standards for an apartment. Is like, as long as I don't feel wildly unsafe, that's all you need to do. Yeah, I hear bad things about apartments elsewhere. But yeah, Cincy, they're pretty cheap still. I mean, they're going up, but I'd say you could still get standard like 2 bedrooms, say like 1,000 square feet, I don't know, $1,400 a month. And you could definitely go cheaper if you look. About 2.5 years ago when we were apartment searching, there was a 2-bedroom apartment, 2-bedroom, 1 bath, and it was, I think, $850 a month, which, to be fair, that's fucking cheap. Like, that was like cheap even by like Cincinnati standards. But it wasn't I wouldn't say a bad area. It wasn't in a good area, it wasn't in a bad area, but I think it was so cheap because some people think it's in a bad area, but it's just like a low income area. It's totally safe. More or less, anyway. As long as you're not like a total idiot. Like, I wouldn't love to like walk around at night, but that's about it. And for $800, $850 for a 2-bedroom, I'll put up with a lot of shit. That's the problem too, is like, I feel like more people are moving to Cincinnati. It's getting too hip. So they gotta fucking stop moving. I don't know what CAD translates to. But they gotta stop moving to Cincy because they're gonna fuck everything up. They're gonna hipster it up and make it too nice. Start charging a bunch of money. It's gonna be a bunch of nonsense. And we don't want a bunch of nonsense. Leave it trashy. Let me pay my cheap rent. Man, I've been meaning to redo this nether. And I don't know if I should like go to the bottom of the map in the nether and rebuild all the portals. I'm about to put this on peaceful because it's fucking annoying with the gas sounds and stuff. But I don't know if I should go to the bottom of the map and like rebuild this because like I don't know why I always do this. Whenever I build the nether stuff, I never think about Y level. I just build it wherever it is. So I end up with this whole cobblestone atrocity. You can see it. But yeah, I could either like go rebuild the whole thing lower on the map, or I could just like jazz this up, make it look nicer. What is this? I can't remember where it goes. Oh, I'm here. What a build. What a cool ceiling. I thought that head was the Unabomber's cabin or something. No, just my head. Close, but just my head. You guys ready to ride the rails? It's time to ride the rails. I might need a minecart. Oh no, there's one here. Perfect. There's some essential buildings that should be in every world, in your opinion. Huh. I don't know if I've ever given it much thought, but I do tend to build a church every time. Obviously, like your base and like storage area for sure. Some people's storage is kind of like haphazard. I definitely like to have at least a somewhat organized storage area. There's been a couple times where I made like little houses, called them like a mining hut, and like, you know, went down to the mines from there. What about you guys? What are some essential buildings? Evil villain lair inside a mountain. Yeah, I've been thinking about those. Those are cool. You guys see this? I was gonna like jazz this up a while ago, but I never did it. Just built this passive mob farm and it looks like this, and that's it. I was gonna build over here originally. I actually did, and then it didn't work very well. So I had a backup of the world before I started, and I just kind of jumped back. I remember laying all these down, block all the spawn points. Still need to make a mob farm on my Let's Play world. It seems like a chore to make though. Now I'll tell you that one. Are you talking about like a hostile mob or a passive? Because the passive wasn't really hard at all, but the hostile, holy shit. The tutorial, the main problem was because I don't know anything about like the spawning mechanics of it, or you know, the in-depth, all that stuff. So I was watching like old Etho tutorials, but they were organized in the poorest way possible, like just really bad organization. So it was hard for me to understand, especially as somebody who doesn't really understand like the mob spawning system or whatever. Like I can't really, I'm just following step by step. So when I made my my hostile mob farm, it was like underground, and we had to find a way to like, you know, bring them up and a mob evader and all that stuff. I don't know whatever Etho was doing, but it was very confusing. I don't think I made the spider separator thing, but it's cool. I'm glad it's done. It works really well. It's inside my head at the big base over there. I think I showed it off in one of the videos, maybe. But like I said, it wasn't my build, so it didn't really matter too much. Boom, boom. But yeah, I really want somebody to make like a more organized tutorial for beta for that. But yeah, AirT, I'm gonna go over to the like where the spawner is. I'm gonna walk down there and show you guys that whole situation. I'll put this at peaceful. I'm gonna show you what's what. Alright. Yeah, so this thing's in here. This fucking head thing. Let me just do it like... Actually, here, so I remember what's what. I'm trying to remember... Oh! Okay. We're good. We're going down, boys. Alright. This is it. I don't even know how it works or any of that stuff, but I followed the tutorials and this is it. All these fucking idiots spawn down here and they go up here and they go up the thing and then they get burned up in the thing. And then you had to like light the caves around here. I'm pretty sure there was a lot of cave lighting. What's it to do? Kinda hate these like technical things following the tutorials. Never been like a technical kind of guy, but I definitely needed a hostile mob grinder. Yeah, I do like the atmosphere for sure. The redstone torches were a vibe. Man, how the fuck do I get out of here? Oh, not like that, not like that. I want to like break anything important, so I'm kind of scared. Yeah, I got an idea. And then I'll just... See, that's the other thing, is not knowing... I don't know what's important. Like, what not to break, basically. Fuck up the water source or something, I don't know. Alright. Right inside my head. Alright, here, I'm gonna turn this back on, though. Let me... Alright. You can see, like, this is actually pretty... That's pretty well. Give it a second, it'll start cooking. I'm sure it could be more efficient, like... If I had lit up the caves better or done some other nerd stuff that I don't know how to do, but... I'm gonna go down to the mines. I'm gonna see what's up. Oh! Alright, hold on. What a dumb hallway. What a stupid fucking hallway. I did it again with the torch. Oh! God damn it! That was stupid. That was my fault. I gotta walk back. I feel like I'm gonna lose all of that stuff. I don't know exactly how to get back there. I knew I should have eaten, but... Or, like, put the torch back or something so I could see what the fuck's going on. At least I put all my diamonds back. I'm gonna try to obtain my stuff back. I feel like it's probably already spawned in, so the timer's probably ticking. Might have to just call that a loss. Anybody remember where I was? Anybody remember my coordinates? I don't even know if they were on screen. Well, this is fun, guys. This is a fun stream. The getting my stuff back stream. So wonderful. Alright, you guys. I think that's it. I think I'm about to end this bad boy. This is a natural this is a natural stopping point, I think. I've been going for almost 2.5 hours and I'm very hungry. I don't know how these Twitch nerds just stream all day. It's crazy. So crazy. But thank you to everybody who came out. It's been very real. I'll probably see you next Tuesday. Rage quit? Whammy. Whammy. I ain't even rage quitting, dog. It's time, okay? It's natural. Alright. Yeah, we'll see you in eating stream next Tuesday. Bye, guys.